Hi everyone, this is Jim again, and I'm about ready to ship some things out, and I wanted to give you a quick update because I'm heading out on the road. I'm going to be gone for a while, and so just going to do one last video. It's probably going to be a while before I, can show you guys anything interesting. But I've mentioned before that we're using two different accounts, and then this one right here. We got that's our sales for 3 months, and this number is a little bit misleading because they take all the fees out of that, the listing fees. So that number you got to take off about 13%, and then on this other account over here, we got another $1,400 in 3 months. 30 items sold, but then again, take off 13%. That's the eBay fee, and then the PayPal fee. So, kind of some of the items here that sold. See if this comes up. We've had this jack. This is for a Volkswagen. We've had that sitting around for a while. That sold. I just took an offer on that. This is an item right here. Got $99 for it, and this is one of the items I'm going to ship out. This is a mirror for a Mercedes ML 350, and I paid $19 for this at the junkyard, and it sold it for $99 plus like $15 shipping. This is items going to go to Columbus, Ohio, and then this hubcap right here. This is a hubcap I got up in Grand Rapids. This was $3, and I think I sold that for $34 or $39. And this is going to Santa Cruz, California. And my boxing, this I've been kind of like doing a little deal with Discount Tires. It's actually hard to find a right size box, and so what I've been doing is as I drive by the Discount Tire up here, I have been stopping in with a box of cookies or a couple bags of potato chips because I basically am kind of bribing these guys to save these boxes for me. This is a box that a rim has come in, and you see it's heavy duty, and I cut it in half with a saber saw, and for every box I can get 2 rims in, or I can ship out 2 different boxes. I create a box. I score a little line here. I cut the corners. Then I fold these down. And it gives me the top. So a lot of the hubcaps are sold. Let's see, the mirror, and then this was a trunk that I got off the MR2 up there. I paid like, I can't actually remember it. I got it out of the junkyard. That was like $30. These MR2 parts are popular. This is another MR2 part. This is kind of like in the bundle. They kind of gave me a whole bunch of plastic parts for a very small amount of money. This was just that one item. This is another MR2 part. It went to Florida. That's off the silver MR2 I featured. And then this particular interesting item right here is, this is a guy down there in Florida. And him and I were kind of going back and forth through emails, and he kept asking me for items off the silver MR2 in the junkyard, and so I couldn't really post. I had to create postings specifically for him, and see what I did was I actually used a junky photo so no other people would bid on the item, kind of keep other people from bidding on the items that I got specifically for him. This is a tail lock off of MR2. I paid about $10 for that. That's gone. And this is the other mirror off that Mercedes, that black Mercedes up there. That's the passenger side. This one here is the driver's side. And that went for $75 down to New Jersey. And then this one sold. These are $19 items at the junkyard. You get you get a decent amount of money out of them. And a phone. I paid $20 for that phone, and I decided I didn't want it. I relisted it, got $40. And this was an interesting item right here. It's just one little piece of trim, plastic trim that was on the exterior of this vehicle. Went for $45. because it's so old. This is 87, 88, 89. So this is like a, it's like a 33-year piece of plastic that's on the exterior of a car, and you can imagine the wear and tear on these plastic parts after 33 years. They they break. This item here went to Puerto Rico. I can't remember where this was, but this was a very, $15-20 part at the junkyard. And then another phone, same thing. I paid about $20 for it. Decided I didn't want it. I was going to use a flip phone for a while. They actually had it activated, but there was so few features on this phone. You get used to these smartphones. And then this item, I paid $10 for that at a estate sale or garage sale. And I don't have my glasses and I can't even read. That's a book, I guess. But anyways, so I'm going to come over here. I'll show you some of these other items. Hubcap. This was a $3 hubcap. This was an interesting item. This was the flag from the Attorney General of state of Michigan. His name is Frank J. Kelly. He was our longest serving not governor, but Attorney General in the nation, I believe. And it was a living estate sale. He's still alive, but he just kind of wanted to get rid of some items. And I bought the flag here in a bundle. I bought his leather jacket. I bought a globe and this flag for like $35. And just one item, I got all my money back. So, and I gave the jacket to my son Robert, and then the globe I've got listed for about $140. So this is just an item I had sitting around my house. It's been sitting there. This goes to a Passat or Audi, and I'm not probably never going to have another Passat, so get rid of that. This was a code resetter for a BMW. I'm probably never going to buy another BMW, so I'm just getting rid of some of this stuff. This was another $3 hubcap. This is a $3 hubcap. And then I used to have Mercedes. This is I'm probably never going to have another Mercedes, so I'm just getting rid of some stuff. Good riddance, There's another hubcap, $3 hubcap. This was a $4.99 hubcap. That's gone. I can't remember if I paid $3 for that or $4.99. This was a $3 hubcap. And then these were parts I got off that black MR2 up there in the junkyard. They give me bundles. I get all this stuff in bundles, So I don't remember exactly what I paid, but I do come out ahead on this stuff. And this was a brand new part that was sitting in a junk car, and I didn't even know what it was. It was for a Toyota Celica, so I just grabbed it. And I sent that to Puerto Rico. And then this is one of Lou Ann's items that's been sitting around. There's another hubcap that's sold, been delivered. I think I paid $4.99 for that particular hubcap. Seat, got rid of my seat, one of my bike seats. Got rid of one of my old cameras that's been sitting, telephoto lens that's been sitting around. These were parts left over from the Corolla that I had earlier this year. Another bicycle seat that's been sitting around. And then that's an MR2 plastic piece. And then this is something that was we decided we're going to use. This is one of those indoor cameras that hook up Wi-Fi, and it's always on. So when you walk into the room, the camera turns on and starts recording stuff. And I actually bought this for my neighbor because he was so ill. I kind of wanted to help him out, keep an eye on him. But he's in his 80s, and the internet thing, he just didn't want it, and I totally understand. These were some cameras I got rid of, and sun visors off of MR2. Another MR2 piece. So that's kind of what's been going on around here. It's all been good fun, keeping me busy, and it's keeping me out of trouble. And the most interesting item I have right here is this thing right here. I am shipping out the MR2. This is the Paramount bike I got off Facebook. I got that about 4 weeks ago off Facebook. And I put it on eBay for $2,000. And I also listed on Facebook for $2,000, and I got some people irritated at me on Facebook, so they just, they texted me and they kind of insinuated that my price was too high, but I didn't think so. It's a 1972 Paramount, Swin Paramount, one owner, and it's a nice bike. It was in very nice condition, so I ended up getting the equivalent of 1450 for this. I came down. I told the guy in Oregon. I was just going to a guy in Oregon, and I told the guy I would take 1650 for it, and he said he talked me into 1450 essentially. So this is going, and so it's been busy. Had some good sales, made a little bit of money, and the main reason I'm kind of doing this, these postings, is because I want my kids and nieces and nephews, or anybody that wants to kind of get ahead in their life, know how to make some extra money. I personally, I believe we all work too hard. I know I've worked too hard in my lifetime, and there's other ways to make money, and buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. That seems to be a good way, a decent way, because you can make some decent money. I'm never going to get rich doing this, but every 20 or 30, $40 bill that you get stuck in your pocket, that's a plus after all the expenses and all the fees and duties and things that you got to pay. So I hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you later.